So you're about to create your study plan and you don't know where to start. You don't know how many days you're going to need or weeks or months you're going to get to really get to grips with that plan. So there's some fundamental pillars that you're going to need. And they include what we call a tuition phase where you're learning the content. And then there's going to be a revision phase where you're really like honing in on that practice questions to get to understand the exam, the style, and how you should write. So any of this can range between 4 weeks, probably as a minimum, up to about 12 weeks, as I'd say is the maximum before you get that kind of study burnout. When you're looking for this tuition period, you're really looking at 4 weeks or so. You know, some people will do it in 3 days, 4 days, depending on how complex the subject is, and they'll really spend all of that time, 3 or 4 days. Lots of people don't have that time. They need evenings and weekends, and that's the only time outside of work that they can do it. So that takes a bit longer to get through the material. But around 4 weeks in total is that what we call the tuition phase, where you're really understanding the content, trying to get a bit of the style of exam, practicing a few questions that are smaller. And then at the end of that time period, you really want to take a tuition mock. Okay, that mock, get it marked, get some feedback on it and learn what's happening. That doesn't need to be really, really strict to time. I think roughly keeping within 10 or 15% of the time is pretty good, but get some feedback on it. Use your notes for the structures that you learn for the calculations or for the writing style that you need. See if they work and update them if you need. Then next block, maybe again, could be 4 weeks for revision. You do lots of question practice pretty much all the time. Might be 90% question practice, 10% revising your notes, checking what the answers are in terms of your approach, updating your notes, and then also at the end of that block, it's going to be another mock exam. Okay, so we're talking minimum 2 mock exams, one for tuition, one for revision, marked, feedback, learn from it. Okay, that one should be purely time conditions, exactly its time, set it up as much as you can like it's exam day. So that's what we're looking at. Anything from 4 weeks up to that 12 weeks. Ideally, 8 weeks is about perfect. Get that tuition phase done, understand it, learn it, mock, revision phase, question practice, mock, exam.